What
Right.
is up? It is your girl Em with Just Ask Em back in the house with Soyme Victoria, aka for real
Hey.
Victoria. Look at this lady just glowing and shining.
You know,
Let's see, since the last time she done converted me to a Chris Brown concert, her future baby daddy and husband.
you, I, just so y'all know, if you ever wondered who my daughter's dad was, it's Christopher.
That Christopher. I just wanted to say, like, yes, a lot has happened actually, because you were episode 17. This is episode 41, baby.
Crazy.
Um, and we for real friends. We for real friends
Mhm.
because we stood to watch Chris Brown in Toronto in August in the rain to the point that we had to throw our black pandas away. That's a memory.
Girl, yours were practically new.
Can we talk about? I was like, oh no, I don't need a poncho. You were like, I'm gonna bring one anyway.
Yeah. Shout
Thank
out to me
you.
because if I
Th-
did not, Emily would have
th-
been completely drenched.
Thank you. Not wet in the good kind of way. No,
Okay. All right
girl,
now.
I literally that phased me later where I was like, was I okay saying no to the poncho? Like I should know Victoria and how serious she is about Chris Brown that she would have checked the weather and said, "You want this poncho?"
I remember too because it wasn't supposed to rain like the week before, and then we get there like 2 days before we go, and I was like, Emily, it's gonna rain. You're like, oh, the weather could change, and it could because it changed in 7 days. But I was like, you know what? And I still sung my heart out in that rain, girl. I don't regret it for a second.
On the chairs and everything. If we slip,
Oh,
it's okay. We got insurance.
Emily got rained on by someone else's umbrella. Like it was insane.
Like, man, you don't, these aren't even your seats. But then again, it wasn't my seat either.
I know, right? You gotta pick and choose your battles.
It was the whole time. Anyway, so any viewers just joining in, I live in Buffalo. This is my girl from Tennessee. Long story short, our friendship had an interesting beginning, a better middle, and a great now. The best way
Absolutely.
to sum it up.
It was a long
Uh,
story, but we got here.
yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, we are present. We are here. We are great. You my best friend, sis.
You my best friend too. Oh.
Okay, so small reminder about who Victoria is and who she is becoming.
Well, for number one, I'm a mother first. Well, I'm a woman first and foremost,
Yeah.
always. And I'm a mom. I do work a 9 to 5 job. I also dabble in budgeting to help like some people to, get on the
You
right
helped
path. There's
me.
nothing
Yes,
wrong.
you did. You
Yes,
helped
I did
me.
help with Emily. And then also I do photography on the side too. I picked that up within the past couple months. So, if you're ever in Tennessee and Nashville area, I could travel. Hey, not against it. I'm still working up my portfolio and things like that. But hey, and then, moving forward, I start school actually next Tuesday to become the end goal is like ultrasound tech. So shout out to me. It's
Yes.
a long 3 years that I gotta go through. But hey, the end goal is amazing. So
Look how quick
that's
a
where
year
I'm at
goes
now.
by.
2026 it's up and coming. It's up and coming. That's all I can say. Yeah.
Yes. So imagine that's only like a couple to a few months. I am so proud of you, girl. Please keep
Right.
going. We have even had like the best adventures with your photography from Toronto to West New York, New Jersey to New York City to watch the Rockettes.
To Tulum. Let's not forget Tulum. That's actually one trip I'll never forget.
We never, our body says no. I almost killed
I
my
still have the
friend, guys.
scars.
Fast forward, we're here. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Got a little confident. I'm the Jane of many trades, not all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. You're great at what you do on a day-to-day basis for sure.
Let's stay there. So, with all that being said, since we last spoke, what challenges have you faced or overcame from just anything, personal business? You're starting a new chapter with, going into this different field of work, which will be your day job aside from the hobbies.
Oh, there's many, but I don't think we have time for everything. So, I have transitioned into um single parenting.
Yes.
It's great. Dad's still involved. Just I'm main attraction, and that's great. So that's been a big challenge for me trying to shift that and being a one
Mm,
parent household. And it's great though. I
mm.
my daughter's amazing. And then venturing
Mine is
out into
too.
oh yes, hi Winnie. And then venturing out into new relationships. So that was very new for me. It's still
Never
very
knew
new for me.
what I was missing, but I knew once we start kissing. And we gonna act like
That's
Victoria don't
right.
know how to sing.
I
Sing.
don't. Me.
Let me play
No,
some
I'm
Chris
kidding.
Brown real quick. Ooh.
Oh yeah, you know. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so parenting, starting new school, and then the freshness of being in a new relationship. I haven't been in a relationship in
A healthy
6 years.
one.
Yeah, a healthy one. And like whatever. I've never been in a healthy one. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make that very clear. But I haven't been in a
Hmm.
relationship for 6 or 7 years. So the learning it, like overcoming obstacles, because obviously there are some that I'm learning and finding out. But it's great having someone that's willing to work with me and help me makes me feel like a lot more comfortable, and it's a secure thing. So you know, I'm excited. I'm excited.
First of all, so many. Wait, whatever you need me to plan, I'm here.
Yeah, you're on speed dial, babe. Don't worry.
No, but listen, honestly, there's so many just understanding our past, what we've been through, where we've came from. Just so fulfilled and excited and happy for you. Love that this is aligning with, my next episode on submission part two. I do think relationships is one of the topics that we don't speak on enough. I love your vulnerability of just being comfortable enough to say, it's been a while since I've been in a healthy relationship.
Hmm.
Understanding that nothing or no one is ever going to be perfect, and appreciating the importance in somebody who loves us where we are and for who we are, I think
Yeah.
is major to a solid foundation and longevity, because you're going to be good, you're going to be bad. It's emotional, tragedy, grief, great. You know what I mean? And just having somebody to ride that roller coaster with you comfortably, but just like, as you said, just giving you that security within yourself that, hey, I'm like emotional today, I'm hormonal
Hmm.
today. And just having that person that lets you feel comfortable right where you are, regardless of what you're feeling.
Absolutely.
You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Because I think the lack of that turns into, it can put insecurities within yourself. And not
Yeah.
even just personal relationship, but, in business, in your day-to-day job, in certain friendships, whatever the case is, because everything, Cal always says it best. Everything is smoke and mirrors. I just did a little quick
Yes.
boomerang of it. It's really all smoke and mirrors. It's so
Absolutely.
many facades where it's like I feel like people are so far removed from what is reality or what is healthy. You know what I mean? Where you now know what a healthy relationship feels like, because we've experienced the situationships, we've experienced the settling for less, or
Right.
being in second and not making ourselves be prioritized as first because the unknown, this and that.
Hmm.
So happy for you, so proud of you. Kudos to you for, I hate school. God, I hate
I
school.
know.
The job you work now, I think you've done it. I've seen you do it phenomenally, but I like, good for you just saying, hey, I want to do more. Not a lot
Yeah,
of
the
people,
longevity,
yeah.
for
Yes,
being able to
yeah.
provide financially for my kid and for me to have a better
Yeah.
life. And I don't want to sit in the same place I'm at now, 5, 6, 7, 8 years from now. Like I
Yeah.
want more. If that's what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. And shout out to the state that I live in because Tennessee's paying for it, and that's the best part about it. I don't have to pay out of my pocket. Amen.
So one time you're not tagged for being a single mom and say, "Oh, you make enough money, you're fine."
Right. Come on.
Good. So do you feel
Yeah.
like you've started feeling like a little more fulfilled or accomplished at this point, maybe in comparison since the last time you spoke?
Yes.
Mhm.
I really do. And if
Mhm.
nothing else, I feel way more at peace in my life now than when we did our when we did the podcast that first
Yeah.
time. I was in I was in a rough spot, but
Mhm.
I'm so much more at peace and I'm actually really happy. And that's what I care about because I my kid has to see me and I didn't want her to see me sad and depressed and lagging around. So now
Yeah.
that I'm in a peaceful space in my home and happy, I couldn't ask for more. I mean, I could, but
Yeah.
that'd be greedy,
Glowing. Look at them edges, girl. Yes. Soy mi Victoria, and she's my Latina
Soy mi
sister at heart.
Victoria. Hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo tú
Did you do
estás?
the ancestry yet? You say no Latin?
I did. Remember, I told you,
You
and I'm just
did.
European and African. That's it.
Well, you mix it together. You got some caramelo in there.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes. Well, so you kind of already spoke on it where, what's to come in 2026. What are some other goals that you kind of have, coming into 2026?
Mm. No, I'm kidding. I really haven't, but it's a good question.
Good time to start thinking about it.
It is because I know at some point. I mean, small goals that I've got. I know that I have to do this year is eventually I have to get another like a new car, and then
Okay.
maybe find a new place to stay. Because I don't know if I want to stay here another year. I mean, I'll be in Nashville, but
Hmm.
not this place. Small
Yeah.
goals. I don't have any big goals because my biggest goal was to actually go through with school, and
Yeah.
I'm doing it. So
Okay.
that I'm very proud of myself that I stuck to that because I've done this in the past where I'm like, oh, I'm going to start school, and I dropped that before I even apply. So,
Okay.
yeah, small goals, which they all add up at the end of the day. I can't really travel that much this year, unfortunately, because of school, and that's okay. I can sit
That's
down
why
for
we
a
did
year
so
and then,
much. We traveled by faith.
right. And
We made
and
it.
it's not to say that I can't go anywhere. I have one trip planned this year
Yeah.
that was planned the last year to go to California, but that's
Yeah.
it, and
Yeah.
I
It's
might go like small we've talked
you.
about like
So
small trips for me and my daughter. So,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, and I am coming down to see you very soon. So hey, yeah,
absolutely.
have a good
T minus 2.5 weeks. Who's counting?
one. I know. It's like sometimes I get so busy, so like I tell some of my like girlfriends, I'm like, please reach out and ask me to hang out as long as it's like 1 to 2 notice, because I legit will forget to just like stop, sit,
Uh-huh. And sit. Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
be. So I said, and it's funny because I always got the best advice for other people, and I'm like,
Don't
take
take
my
your own.
time.
That's me. That's me. I'm the same
Yes, and
way.
then let's see. Oh, homegirl's birthday's coming up.
No, which homegirl? There's two in this house.
I know you first.
No.
No, her first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
her first. She's first. She turns 4 next month. At the end of
Okay,
next
so
month.
14. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Yep, she turns 4 on the 28th, the very last day of the month. So,
Okay.
yeah.
It's not a leap year this one, right? This year?
No,
It's
uh-uh.
not.
And
Last year
shout out
was.
to the day the year I had her was also not a leap year. I don't know what I would have did if I had my child on the 29th of February. That would have been
She
horrible.
would have been
I
like
don't even know.
non-existent some years.
Yeah, every 5 years she turned one age. No, I'm just kidding.
Jeez. God said, let me I know who Ave is. She ain't about to have that.
Absolutely not. She needs her day every
That part.
year.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So what is your vision or idea of a happy life?
Really truly being at peace. That's
Yeah.
happiness for me. I haven't
Mhm.
had peace in a really long time. So this where
Mhm.
I'm at, I'm happy. I'm not all the way, but working on it. But a happy
Mhm.
life is being at peace, being able to find someone that I can be at peace with, building, making sure my daughter is happy. Unfortunately, right now she's really sick.
Mm,
So,
baby.
um, but just being able to be me, not having to conform to something or somebody else. Being able to make my own decisions, just letting life flow. I'm a very particular person, but I also like to let life go in the way that it's supposed to go. Because sometimes it's best to sit down and just let God take you where you got to go. And I've had a problem with that for a lot of years.
Mm.
So these past 2 years, I've tried to sit and shout out to you because honestly, my relationship with God has gotten so much closer because watching you with your relationship with God. And I was like, well, maybe I ain't getting what I'm supposed to be blessed with because I ain't listening and I'm not sitting down. So happy life. Sit down, listen to God, let life go the way it's supposed to go. Take things one step at a time. Sometimes you don't have to have a plan. You don't
Yeah.
have to have what you want. So that's my happy life. And then obviously one day, if marriage is in the books, another kid maybe. It just kind of seems how the boat flows. So we're rocking it right now.
Yes. Oh, rock the boat. Rock.
Yes.
Oh, girl, I know. I'm like having a proud mommy moment right now. I always say I'm the best mom with no kids. But
Aw.
there's so much beauty in that simply because, girl.
No, but you know what? Actually, let it out, girl. Let it out. Why?
Sorry, girl.
No, ain't no sorry.
You're like, this is what I try to make women see. You're literally a perfect, beautiful female friend to have. Because everything, you just spoke on, it's literally everything I've struggled with. And that's always been my Winnie. She always worries for me when I cry. I love you, mommy. Um, there's so much beauty in that because that's all I ever wanted for so many females around me where it's already so difficult to be a woman in this world we live in, a single mom,
Mhm.
trying to make it work for yourself. But I'm very particular. I am, yes, we are the
Yeah.
definition of type A, which is probably why we get
Yeah.
along, so well, even like with our travel plans. You want to get to know about your friends, travel with them, because that
Yes.
literally tells you like a lot and like
Mhm.
what box to put the friendship in. So, even us and like we've done probably like the most trips I think I've ever done with a friend.
Right.
We've planned it, we've done it, and like, okay, girl, book, you
I know. What
booked.
I think it was like what 3 last year? 3.
Right, girl, maybe before, I don't even
Well, if you
know.
want to, so maybe 4 because we went to Canada twice. So it's four
Right.
times, you
And
know?
that required you coming over here. Right. Let's just talk
Yeah.
about that. From Tennessee to Buffalo just to go to Canada.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But like there's just so much beauty in that because and this is what I'm saying. We're always going to be these ways. We're always going to be
Mhm.
particular. We're always going to try to, plan. But the beauty and balance in it is learning that. That's how I am. How can I channel it for the better? And where can I just relax and let things
Yeah.
be? Like you said, let go and let God. Yes, I feel like as I've gotten closer to God, because I've always been in church, I've always known of
Yeah.
God. But then Cal came into my life and he's a man of God and he like lit that fire again. And I feel like that is genuinely what humanity should be. That's the beauty in it of it was passed on to me. I was able to pass it on to you. And now you
Yeah.
might be able to pass it on to somebody else, even if that's your daughter. So I think there's such a magic in that where it's like when two females can be on the same page, there's no competition, there's no, well, I give you advice and then you can't give me advice. Like,
Yeah.
no, like that's what it should be because it's like, okay, I made this mistake, I learned from it. Hey, I see you making the same mistake, let me give you advice, and vice
Mhm.
versa. And that's where like that bond is created of genuine woman empowerment. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I don't see it as often as I'd like to, but like with you, it's like, girl, you restored the faith of, okay, it can exist. Like, I'm not crazy. Okay, if somebody hears my
Mhm.
advice, like, I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just trying to
Absolutely.
help you, because it's
No,
just like,
yes.
there's so many stupid things I wasted, or not, what kind of wasted time on or did over and over again. Like, didn't work this time. Let me try again. Let me try again.
Right. But it's also great to have like the friendship with someone that you're comfortable because
Right.
I have friendships that I'm not comfortable, talking to them about something that may be bothering me about them or things like that. But you've come to me, I know I've come to you, and it doesn't have to be ugly. I think that's what we as
The
women we
hesitation.
think that every time like it's gonna be ugly. I'm like, there's a way to have a conversation without being
Right.
rude. And it's just constructive criticism is amazing if you can
Mm-hmm.
learn from it. But when you have a
Mm-hmm.
wall up, which I had a wall up for many
Same
years.
here, girl.
But when I
Same
took
here.
it down with you, it's just you're blunt straightforward. You're like, look, I ain't trying to be rude, but and I'm like, hey, I'm cool with it. Now, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, I'm like, please tell me where I can actually grow
Mhm.
in what area, because I'm listening. All ears in.
And I
For
think it's
sure.
safe to say for you and I, because we are what is it, spicy, we're sassy women. I had to learn too. We're like I know what I want to say, but it's also like not what you say, but how you say
How
it.
you say it,
So it
yeah.
was like, me, like my boldness would come like in an argument with somebody or like when I'm super defensive, okay, now I can speak up. Whereas just like you said, when you find that peace within yourself and that happiness, it's like, oh, I got something on my mind, but I could say it without like attitude or
Mhm.
without like, well, you better, and I'm like,
And something someone
why?
taught me was if you are responding before someone's you're not listening. You're just hearing points that you want to bite back at. And
Mhm,
I've learned a lot, recently. Like yesterday, I went and had a conversation with somebody and I listened. I just sat and I let them talk the whole
mhm,
time. And I
mhm.
think it is good because you don't know where they're going with the conversation until they're finished. So you
Yeah.
might take that one little piece of what they said and you're like, because baby, that's not what happened. And all. But in the end, they are coming up with a good ending, and you won't shut up to let them finish. So
I am so proud, 'cause girl, I am so guilty of that. But my ex used to look at me like, you don't even know where I was going to finish, because like the last thing I was going to say, because
you're
you don't
not
even finish. I'm like,
listening.
oh,
Mine would tell me that too. You're not listening. You're too busy trying to find something to talk about. I'm like, fine. Yeah. And then I'm like, are you done? But I don't now. Now I listen and
I
shut
always
up.
repeat myself and say there's this one business class I took, and I just like, there, it's just certain things that like you either hear, you're told, and they just stay with you forever. And,
Mm,
and it said like Americans are obnoxious and they don't listen, and I'm like,
we are. Very much so. We are.
yeah. Like I had a
Unless
girlfriend
until
from
you
like,
learn.
right. I said I had a girlfriend from another country, and I like straight up looked at her. I was like, "You good?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm just listening until you finish talking." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Right. Yeah. So I'm not
I
used to it
was
either.
like,
So when I was having a conversation with you know who, well, the new you know who, he was like, I'm so thankful that you just let me finish. Like you let me talk and you actually listen. Sometimes he'll be like, do you have something to say? And I'm like, I do, but I'm waiting.
"Honey, we're responding in our head. Us women, we can
I'm
have three
writing it all
different
down.
separate conversations.
Here, this one goes here, this one goes here, this one goes here. Yeah, yep.
File our
Yes.
arguments, ascending or descending."
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, girl, yeah, and it's funny to hear like, and it's beautiful growth, because it's like to hear you speaking like that was to hear me speaking like that, and then Cal looks at me like, "Look how far you've come," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
Right. You're like,
Well,
just
always
shush.
working
That's
on me though,
great.
a little bit is still there.
Yeah, a little bit. Don't pull her out. She might come out all the way.
Hi, Mama. Well, once again, thank you for joining me. So proud of you. So proud of us and our growth. I know it'll continue in 2026. Even for any ladies, anybody watching, but I say ladies because we be letting our emotions get the best of us sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not to say that we can't be emotional. But above all, control the emotions enough to stay focused on the things that matter most. And
Absolutely.
even when that, oh, 'cause listen, I don't care how grown, how great I look like I got it together on social media. Old habits still want to creep up, and
Flaw out, right?
trust me, they still do. But as you mature, as you take control, emotionally, you kind of learn to be like, okay, okay, back.
Got it.
Brought myself
Exactly.
back. So it's not impossible. I think it's just a discipline that you have to really train yourself to have, and
Yeah.
it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's not impossible. And I'm sure the next time we talk, you'll either be engaged or engaged to marry. So we'll have that episode 55. Sounds good.
You are insane. Wow. I mean, hey, if it happens, happens. God's on my side, honey.
That just put a time. Like, what do they say? A goal without an end date won't happen at all.
Let me go ahead and make a text. I'm gonna send a text message. Get this together. Hey, someone said. No.
Well, according to just ask
She said we have X T minus. Okay,
Well,
you
I
got a
can't.
ring?
I can't wait to see you at the end of the month, mommy. Keep being a
Yes.
boss. We had Soy Mi Victoria in the house. That's the inside joke from the first one. Go back and watch it if you need to. You
Uh-huh.
were glowing then, but you're glowing differently now. And let's just keep it going, ma.
Yes,
Yeah.
girl. Thanks for having me.
You are welcome. Continue to subscribe, tune in, and this is your girl from Just Ask M.